Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Rapid City Real Estate News. If you don't know me already, my name is Christian Morrison. I'm a local real estate agent here in the Rapid City Black Hills area, and this is Rapid City Real Estate News, which is exactly what it sounds like, news about Rapid City real estate. Now, getting into a couple of things in the past week, we've had a little bit of an uptick in as far as houses coming on the market, and a little bit more houses sell. A couple of key things here. Key things I saw. 14 new houses hit the market, which is really good. Quite a bit more than last week. 0 of those are under contract. So again, this just shows that it's taking a while for a house to go under contract now. As before, it would take a week or 2 or less. Now it's taking about a month on average for a house to get under contract, and that is if it is priced right. There are still a lot of houses that are overpriced, that are sitting there for a while. And they probably won't sell for a while until they drop the price or unless the market picks back up in the spring. 8 houses in total sold. This one's interesting because the average listing price or the median list price for these sold houses, $372,400, and the median sell price is $366,000. So we got some difference there, which is the biggest difference I've seen in list versus sale price. And then we have 154 houses on the market. Now, except for last week, this is the lowest amount of houses we've had on the market in a long time. So not very many houses on the market. Interest rates 6.65% today. Kind of same as what they've been sitting at for a while. There's 32 houses on the market under $300,000. So quite a bit of option if you're looking at that sub $300,000 mark. The biggest range of housing is always and still is $300,000 to $500,000. There's 84 houses in that, with the median price being $382,000. And then $500,000 and up has the second highest, which is 38 listings currently available. Now, typically the beginning of the year is when things start to pick up a little bit, depending on weather and whatnot. But now we're done with the holidays. The first of the year's gone by. We'll probably see a little bit of an uptick as far as houses coming on the market, which we already have seen this week. Even today, I've seen about 5 houses come on the market already, and it's 10 a.m. So I think coming up in the next week or so, you'll see a lot more houses hit the market. You'll see a lot more activity on the market. Which is typical for the beginning of the year. Holidays are over, like I said, all that kind of stuff. We won't see a giant uptick, I don't think, until spring. And I think still if you have a house on the market that's overpriced, or if you're looking at houses that are overpriced, I still think those will probably sit there for a while. So definitely if you're thinking about listing a house, make sure it's priced properly from the get right now. It's really important in the winter especially. Now, one thing I've heard people talk about recently is there's no buyers out there looking. And that's actually not true at all. I mean, me personally, I have quite a few buyers looking. There is still buyers out there looking, so don't be discouraged by that. They're still out there. They're still looking in all price ranges, not just certain price ranges. So if you have a house out there that you want to sell, there's definitely people looking at buying it. There's always less buyers in the winter, but I'm going to keep harping on this. As long as you price the house properly in the current market, you're probably going to sell it pretty quickly within the first month. If it's overpriced, people are just not going to look at it. They're not going to go out and see it. I've had a lot of people myself been like, hey, I love this house. I want to go look at it, but I just think they're way off on price of what it's worth. And sometimes I think they're right on that. Sometimes they're not. But anyways, when people think it's overpriced or they're comparing it to other houses, especially new construction right now, because a lot of builders are giving great deals on these new construction houses. You compare something that's pre-owned to a new house. Most people are like, well, I'll just go to the new house for the same price or less versus pre-owned one. I will say a little caveat in there. There is negatives to buying a new house. One of the biggest things is majority of the builders don't include any landscaping. So, and that can be tens of thousands of dollars to add in. So that's one thing to think about when you're looking at these new construction. Okay, yes, the same price or a little bit less, but I'm gonna have to fully landscape this thing. And depending on what I want to get done, that could be upwards of $20,000 to $50,000 if I want a lot of detailed landscaping done with it. So that is a big benefit to a existing house that already has a landscaping done. So definitely just keep that in mind. People are comparing things. Not all people think about the fact that they're going to have to landscape. They just think it's a brand new house. It's way cheaper. So I'll just go that route. So you are competing against that right now as a seller. Buyers out there right now, the interest rate's 6.5%, or 6.65. But there's a lot of programs out there, and I've harped on this ad nauseum, but there's a lot of programs out there that can help you get the interest rate down even to like 5% right now, or 5.5%. So don't be too scared of that interest rate. I think now is a good time to buy because you're going to be able to get a good deal. I think personally it's probably going to be the best time to buy in the next 6 months to a year. It's just my personal opinion on it. It's just what it feels like to me. Gives a lot of good deals in the market right now that you could buy. Or if you're an investor, dang, there's a lot of great deals as an investor right now. So I think I'll leave this where it's at and make it short and sweet today. Maybe I say that every single time. I don't know. But anyways, as always, guys, if you got any questions, you want to talk to me about anything, hit the link below that says schedule a call with me. You'll hit a spot in my calendar, and we will chat for whatever you want to talk about for 15 minutes. So thanks so much, guys, and I will see you next week. Peace.